Hey guys, Samuel7 here. Going to be doing a type of video we haven't done in a little bit, Apex video. Wanted to do this one as we always do pretty much every time, every new season, going into it. A little bit before it I usually do a video talking about what I want to see in the new season and sort of like recapping the current one. So, Season 5. I haven't finished out, I'm going to start with like the new Questline. I haven't finished it out completely yet. But from what I've tried so far, and I'm going to finish it very soon, I've enjoyed it. I think that whole system is fine. It's a way to get people on the game more frequently with like the daily treasure packs, and it does work. Like I do get on, and even if I just want to get like a win or two, I'll do that just to get the treasure pack. That does work. The questline missions aren't the most insane thing in the world, but there's room for improvement there to make them more fun if they do this whole questline thing again in the future. I think the rewards for it are cool, and the story-based stuff, like adding that story-based element into the game is pretty cool too. Did get invested with that because it's always fun to have that as well. Because not everybody's going to care about the story, but there are a lot of people that do get invested with that. So always a nice thing to have. So as far as that goes, again, I haven't completely finished it out yet, but from what I've tried, and I'm finishing it soon, I think that whole edition is pretty cool. One thing I would like to see for the Battle Pass in Season 6 is a bit of the treatment with what they did with the quest line for the Battle Pass challenges. So what I mean by that is, with the quest line, you get like certain amounts of rewards for getting each treasure pack, and when you get to the end, you get like a flatline skin and a weapon charm, and you get weapon charms throughout, like for doing the missions and stuff like that. I wish there was something similar to that for the Battle Pass challenges. So the game that I'm actually going to use to compare it to is actually Fortnite. Now, I haven't played Fortnite in a while. But from what I recall, at some point, pretty early on, I think, they added in like a completionist type system for the Battle Pass challenges, and I'm not sure how that's evolved over time. Again, ever since I stopped playing Fortnite, I stopped keeping up with it too. I really have no idea. All I could really tell you about Fortnite now is that they have that there's a new map, like, and that's been for a while too. So I don't know. But how they had that system where if you like did all the challenges, or maybe it was a certain amount of challenges, I don't exactly remember. I feel like it was, I'm almost positive it was all the challenges. You would get like a secret skin or whatever, like a new skin for doing all the challenges, and I thought that was freaking cool. And I think that Apex should add in something like that. I think it'd be really cool if you could. It doesn't have to be a character skin. It could be whatever they want, but just like some bonus for completing all the challenges, the Battle Pass challenges in a season. Because for me personally, if you watch my streams, you know that I don't play Apex that much. You know, it's not my. It might be my main shooter, but it's not even necessarily like I play a lot of different games. I don't grind out Apex. I don't play insane amounts of it throughout each season, and yet I've never had a problem with the Battle Pass, and this is a good thing. This is a compliment. I've never had a problem completing the Battle Pass for this game. I've bought it for every season, and I've never had too much of an issue getting it done and getting to that max Battle Pass level. When I see posts on the Reddit complaining about it and such, I'm a little surprised, and I wonder if I'm an outlier, because I really don't play it that much. I probably still play more than the average player, maybe, or maybe around what the average player plays. I'm not sure. Well, no, I would say it would have to be more than an average player, yes, but not like a main Apex streamer would play. You know what I mean? Like, I don't play it that much, and I have no issue getting the Battle Pass done. And I don't focus on the challenges either past like the first 2 weeks. So like the first 2 weeks of the season or so, I will. The first 2, maybe 3 weeks of the season, I will. I'll do the Battle Pass challenges. I'll have fun with it. I'll try to get them done. I'll try to get those extra levels early on. Try to get to those earlier skins that are pretty cool, and you know, show those off a little bit. But after the first like 2 or 3 weeks or so, I kind of stopped caring, because I get so many of the challenges done anyways just by playing without even paying attention to them, that I just don't really need to do them. Like right now, I grinded the hell out of Season 5 on launch. The first like 2 to 3 weeks, I played a lot. It's probably the most Apex I've played in like a focused amount of time ever, potentially. I grinded it. But ever since then, I took a little bit. There was like a good like 2-week break in there, and then other than that, I've been playing like every couple of days or so to get like a win. Some days I'll hop on, I'll just go for a win in the treasure pack. Sometimes I'll go for like 5 wins or so. I was going like 10, 12 wins a day, playing for like 6 hours, 8 hours or so for those first 2 to 3 weeks. It has not been like that since then. And guess what? Here we are, I think around like 25 days away from the season being over, and I think I'm 1 level. I think I'm exactly 1 level away from hitting 110 on the battle pass. This is hilarious, by the way. This part of the gameplay is hilarious. I don't know what we were doing. Jared and I, we were like, you know what? Let's just wait. Let's just get this dub. And I don't know. I included this because I think it's pretty funny how we just like don't really do anything here and end up getting kills. It's hilarious. But anyways, yeah, back on track. Add in something to do the battle pass challenges. Add in something like an extra reason to complete those, because personally, I just don't really care for them that much anymore. Okay, so moving on from that, I would like to see a new weapon, and if they add in a new weapon, don't let it be a sniper rifle. There was rumors going into Season 5, which we're currently on, if you missed that somehow, that it was going to be the Volt SMG, like an energy SMG, that's what was going to get added in, and then nothing got added in. No new weapon got added in with this season, and I still enjoyed this season quite a bit, but towards the later half of it, I did start to realize, like, you know what, it would have been really nice to have a new weapon. I definitely missed that. So I hope that they add in a new weapon for Season 6. I imagine that they would have to. So looking forward to that. If it is like the Volt, if it is an energy SMG, that would be awesome. That's what I'm rooting for. That was my favorite weapon in Titanfall 2, even when it got nerfed. That the Volt was so much fun to use. Loved that gun. So I'm really hoping that that's what is coming to Apex here in Season 6, but we'll see. So yeah, looking forward to a new weapon. Hope that's what we're getting. I'm not sure if this is coming in Season 6 in particular, but I believe it's coming in the fall, so potentially Season 6. Crossplay. If there's crossplay, I'm totally cool with crossplay, but I want there to be an option like Call of Duty has, where you can turn it on or off. And I think in the bigger modes that you don't actually have that option in COD. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like you don't. I think in Ground War you have to have it turned on. I'm not 100% sure. But I would like to see an option where you can turn it on or off. And the main reason why is because Apex on PC, I don't play it that much. I've rarely played it, but I do pay attention to it. There are a few streamers that I watch that play Apex on PC, and if there's one thing that I know from watching Apex on PC, it is that they have a fucking cheating problem, and it is really bad. And I do not want to deal with that. One of the main reasons why I stick on console for shooters is just that. Not every game has this issue, but a lot of PC games really do have the cheater issue, and I've seen people comment on threads and stuff, be like, oh, it's really not that bad, and it's like, yeah, for some games, but from what I've seen with Apex, especially like in Rank 2 and at higher ranked lobbies, I should say like higher ranked lobbies, because not necessarily talking about ranked, with skill-based matchmaking, it could be pubs too. It just has a cheater issue. Like there's a pretty decent, alarmingly high amount of cheaters on Apex, and that is something that I am genuinely concerned about, and I really do not want to deal with that going into Season 6. So I hope that they have that option. I'm excited for crossplay. I'm certainly going to try it. I think it's good for the game, for sure. But the cheating issue does worry me a bit, and I hope that there's that option there, because that's something that could kill the game. Like, I genuinely mean that. With what I've seen on PC, with how bad it is, that is an issue that if there's no way to work around that when playing on console, then that is something that could genuinely kill the game for me if it happens that frequently. So I hope that they have that option in there. Probably like last but certainly not least here, there's more stuff too, but I just I want to fit like the main ones in this video. New map. I want to see what they've been working on. I'm positive that the devs have been working on a new map. There's been rumors with it going into this season. And obviously, the new map, the last new map, World's Edge, did launch around this time. Like when Season 6 is going to launch, it's around that same time frame last year. So I'm hoping that, it's been a year. I'm hoping that we can get another new map in there. I would love to see a new map. I would absolutely love to play on that. And World's Edge and Kings Canyon are fun. I love Kings Canyon, always going to love that map. World's Edge has grown on me. I like the newest version of World's Edge quite a bit compared to the one we got at the start, because honestly, the World's Edge at the start wasn't my favorite map in the world, but I genuinely think the changes that they've made with it have made it a lot better, and it is a much more fun and enjoyable map to play on now. So I like the maps that we got, but I'm ready for a new one. You know, we've had a lot of time on these two maps. We've had a year with both, at least. Obviously, Kings Canyon been out since the beginning. I want to see a new map. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. I don't know what like the setting is gonna be or anything like that. But I just hope that it's unique. I just hope that it's a little bit different than World's Edge or Kings Canyon. I hope that it sticks out, that they find a way to do that, and you know, make it fun for everybody, because everybody has their opinions with every map. But I don't know, man. I think most people will just enjoy something new to play on, and with the new system that they have, or like the timings and stuff, like you could just play another game if you really wanted to. If you really didn't like one of the maps, whenever they add that, if they add in a new map, I imagine that the new map will be the only playable map for like a couple weeks, maybe a month or so, and then they'll add in like the rotation again. If you really want to, with the system that they have, if you really don't like a map, you could always just like skip out on the rotation and be like, oh, hour and a half, okay, you know what, guys, let's play fucking Minecraft or something, and then come back. You know, if you really don't like a map that much, you could always do that. So there's always that. But yeah, I'm hoping for a new map. I'm hoping for something like Titanfall-esque, personally. I want to see something like, what is the map? Is it Angel City? Let me look it up. The old Titanfall map, classic. Let me see. Yeah, Angel City. That map was awesome. It'd be cool if they pulled like a COD and included locations from Titanfall, which is already like kind of in Kings Canyon and in the current maps. It's like kind of there. There's like some assets from Titanfall you can recognize. But if they included like a whole map like Angel City, would it work as well without the wall running? I don't know. But if they could like modify it to work with Apex, I think that would be really, really cool. And there's some Titanfall 2 maps that were pretty awesome too. So if they do something like that with the new map, that is something that I would like to see. Even if it's just one location, I would like to see a little Titanfall callback. Especially because I want to know if they're still like with that brand 100%, because I love Apex, but I also love Titanfall, and after Apex has been out for a while, and with the success that Apex has had, I think that like something like that would be, you know, hopefully a good sign from Respawn that Titanfall 3 is hopefully something that's still in the cards, because I still love the Titanfall franchise. Titanfall 2, genuinely one of the best shooters of this decade, in my opinion. I truly believe that, and I just want to see a little bit of a sign. I just want to see a little bit of a sign that they haven't totally, you know, left that. And, you know, it doesn't necessarily need to be a tease, but hopefully it opens up the doors of possibility where it's like, okay, maybe we can still get some Titanfall action, a Titanfall game, something like that in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you want to see out of Season 6 of Apex. Definitely a lot of possibilities here, and what you thought on my potential additions here, and what they could bring with it. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you next time. Podcast hopefully coming out later this week. Later.